If you're in your 20s and you're starting a business, you are in one of the most exciting and also uncharted stages of your career. I'm 40 now, and after 2 decades of wins, failures, and lessons, these are 5 truths I want every Gen Z entrepreneur to understand. All of these tie back to one key factor. It decides whether you win or you stall out, and I call that momentum. Let's get right into it. Truth number 1, momentum starts small, not big. See, when you're young, it's easy and you want to go viral and scale fast and have everything yesterday. But momentum doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from stacking small wins. Post consistently, serve one client really, really well, improve 1% every week. These micro moments build the force that will push you forward. See, the truth is you don't need to wait for a big break. The momentum is the big break. Let me reflect on my experience, where I did this well. I think I was really good at the early days in my 20s as an entrepreneur, valuing the work and the client. I recognized that was the most important thing. If we did great work at Lemonly and our clients were excited, they would come back. Where did I screw this up? Honestly, trying to do too many things. My first company, we were doing whatever anybody would ask us for. We'd launch this new service, and the next week we were here, and then we were back there. Trying to do too much will slow down your momentum. And I wasn't just focusing on the daily stuff that matters, the little, small, tactical things that will build and stack. So trying to do too many things was my mistake. Truth number 2, cash flow is your momentum fuel. So you can't talk about business without talking about money. But here's what I've learned. Profit is so important. Cash flow is your oxygen. I've seen so many great businesses just stall out, not because they weren't good businesses, but because they ran out of momentum. They ran out of money. They ran out of cash to keep the thing moving. So for my Gen Z entrepreneurs, don't get blinded by the vanity metrics, like followers and likes, even a spike in revenue. Make sure momentum in business is measured by healthy cash flow. So protect it. Your life depends on it, because in business, it really does. Where did I do this well? Well, early on, I found trusted financial advisors, right? My CPA, who I'm still working with almost 20 years later. I brought in a CFO friend I said, here's my balance sheet, here's my P&L, just look at it. What can I do better? Because I was making tons of mistakes, but I found trusted advisors to impart their knowledge and really give us some upgrades. Where did I do this poorly? Honestly, in the beginning, we didn't have strong enough margins, right? We didn't charge enough for our services. We didn't really think through how much time goes into this service. Are we even making money on this thing? So really knowing your numbers and what it means to be profitable. Nail your margin, because when you get that good, healthy margin, now you can scale profitably before you start adding in complexity, people, new services. So margin is your lifeblood. Truth number 3, focus builds momentum and distraction will kill it. See, when you're in your 20s, opportunities are everywhere. I think today is the best time ever to be an entrepreneur. It's so exciting. It's a global market. We have AI, we have tools. Anything is at your fingertips. But that's also a trap. Chasing every new shiny idea, it'll split your momentum into 100 different directions. I've learned that, real progress will happen when you pick a lane, you keep pushing. Even if it's boring or if it's slow, you make momentum by staying down that path. Momentum will compound when your energy isn't scattered, when it's focused in one direction. And one focused year, 365 days, 12 months, is so much more powerful than 5 distracted ones. Where did I do this well? Honestly, we did this at Lemonly. We decided we are going to be best in the world at infographics. In fact, the tagline today, they still say, home of the world's best infographics. We decided we're going to stick our flag in the ground and be known for this one thing. Where did I do this poorly? My first business, 9 Clouds. We were not only learning how to be entrepreneurs, but we just did everything and anything. Different projects. I had side quests. We were launching, different things at the company. I even had a part-time job because I wasn't sure if our company was going to make it. I didn't give myself and my focus and my dedication to this first business, and that's where I really screwed that up. Truth number 4, relationships are your accelerators. Momentum isn't just about what you do, it's about who you're moving with. See, the truth is doors will open faster when the right people are pulling you in. This is collaborations, this is mentors, even the team that you build, the people you put around yourself, they're either going to speed you up or they're going to slow you down. At 20, you might underestimate how much relationships matter. But by 40, I can tell you, The right relationship can save you 5 years of trial and error. Who you surround yourself will not only define who you are, what you care about, what you value, but the room you put yourself in will level you up. So where did I do this well? I think I always understood, thanks to my parents and my upbringing, just the value of relationships, right? I always took the high road if something didn't go well. I was always playing the long game. I never burned a bridge. I feel like growing up in South Dakota, you understand that these people are your neighbors. You're going to see these people again. So I really understand and value all relationships. Where did I do this poorly? Honestly, I think I didn't go deep enough. I would ask yourself, who's in your starting 5? Who are those 5 people that really impact you, that really change your perspective, that bring you new ideas, that put you into a new headspace? Go deep with those people. Travel with them, hang out with them, be friends. Like, where can you be around them again and again and again? I went really wide with my network. I wish I would have gone deeper. Truth number 5, momentum is harder to restart than to maintain. This is one of the hardest truths to understand. Once you stop, starting again is 10 times harder. Rebuilding momentum like that is brutal. So in your 20s, pace yourself. Don't burn out trying to sprint. Build systems, habits, and routines that keep you moving forward consistently. Remember, it's not about who's going the fastest today. It's about not stopping tomorrow. Stay on the path. So where did I do this well? I guess, never stopping. I became an entrepreneur at 23 years old. That first year at 9 Clouds, my brother and I, we each made 20 grand. I quit my $50K job in consulting right out of college and made $20K to start a company. But 7 years later, by the time I was 30, our business did almost $2 million in revenue. I stayed the course and kept going. I didn't give up because of the bad first year. We had good years, we had bad years, we had amazing years, but we kept going. Where did I do this poorly? Quitting things. I stopped creating content because the results weren't fast enough. Like, I had a podcast in 2009, a YouTube channel in 2010, right? I see people who say, man, that person's lucky because they started a YouTube channel in 2019, 2018. I had a YouTube channel in 2010, but when the first 3-4 videos didn't really get any results or any views, I quit, right? So I regret not staying the course in some of these projects when we were early, but it takes consistent daily work. So these are the 5 truths I want every Gen Z entrepreneur to know. Momentum starts small, it's not big. Your cash flow fuels that momentum. Your focus will build it, whereas distractions will kill it. Your relationships are going to accelerate it. And once you stop, very, very hard to restart. So if you're 20 and you're chasing your business dreams, don't just think about speed, think about momentum. Because in the end, momentum is what will turn time into results. If this hits you somewhere, hit subscribe and share it with someone who's grinding in their 20s. Send it to that Gen Z entrepreneur that you know. Trust me, they'll thank you later.